Hi, I'm Barry McDonald of Oakbarrel Software. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time just to explain a little bit about our company, the journey we've come on, and the solution that we now provide. Oakbarrel team has 20 years of experience working in the process industry. The team has largely been focused on both manufacturing and product lifecycle solutions, and we've been working with chemical, pharma, food and beverage, paint and coating, and CPG industries for the length of that time. Our head office is based in Boston, Massachusetts. We provide both software solutions and consulting services to largely global customers. And all our products and deployments are designed and built in joint development with all our clients. We're very much a global software providing a global solution. The team in Oakbarrel have been closely involved in the development of a number of unique solutions for the process industry. In 2012, we developed a collaborative add-on to a product lifecycle management system called Optiva, and it has evolved since. We have deployed the solution across the globe in locations in EMEA, America, and APAC, and we have a number of EMEA-based customers that you can see on your screen. We provide not only the software but also the services in order to deploy the solution. We provide both business consultancy and implementation services to our customers. In terms of business consultancy, we will help you develop the approach, the strategy, and the blueprint. And in terms of implementation, we'll help you deploy it, integrate it, and optimize it over either a short period of time or in terms of a partnership agreement. The main software platform we provide is our technical information exchange system. It's largely focused on supporting product lifecycle management and compliance activities that occur in a business on a daily basis. Fundamentally, it helps you go from paper to glass so you can start to manage all this content in a digital fashion. Ultimately, it'll help reduce the time, effort, and cost to gather, approve, and manage all that data, but equally so to manage the risk of having it either out of date or incomplete. Fundamentally, it will make the most of people's time. First time right's a very powerful thing to have in your organization. We strongly believe the best way to deploy this type of product is by doing it in a phased fashion, deploying it with your existing systems. Replacing them can be very, very costly and very, very high effort, but equally so they have a very high risk of failure. And we very much believe that it's a flexible and cost-effective solution, and there's nothing else like it on the market. You can break down the exchange into 4 areas of focus. The first area is in supplier compliance, where you manage both ingredient and packaging specifications and have them approved from your internal teams with your suppliers. You can also conduct supplier audits. You can manage the non-conformances and corrective actions associated with that. The second area of focus is our product exchange. Here you can exchange information directly with your customers in a digital manner. If they have XML friendly systems, we can then publish to those systems. The third area of focus is the innovation exchange, which focuses on NPD content, where you can exchange information both with your internal teams, but equally so with third parties such as research houses, universities, customers, and even co-packers. The fourth and last area is our operation exchange, and this is largely a paper to glass type approach, where you can manage the internal audits and inspections that you need to do on a daily basis, and then manage any non-conformances and corrective actions that come out of that process. You can conduct factory and quality inspections. You can complete internal factory specs for your teams. You can manage the integration of factory routings and BOM integration. And you can complete HACCP-facing documents. You can actually combine elements of the solution to suit. So you can mix and match elements of the modules to suit your individual needs, and we can customize the solution for that. So there are 2 real core benefits you get from the exchange. The first is in and around effectiveness, and fundamentally it's about removing non-added value time. Now, in some studies that we've done and found, upwards on 35% of people's time is actually wasted, and it's a big figure when you add it all up. So if you can remove the duplication, decrease the amount of redundant data and tasks that people do, remove repetitive tasks, and put in place systems that allow people to retrieve, review, and approve all that data, you remove so much manual work and remove doubling up all that effort that ultimately will reduce the cycle times, therefore driving down the effort and cost. The second area is around improving compliance rates. So if you look at typical data in an organization, we found that upwards of 50% of all that information is actually prone to being either out of date or incomplete. So this backlog is very typical in an organization, and it's growing because the demands on technical teams is growing, the information is not getting any simpler, and there's a greater need to actually spend more and more time managing all that data in order to ensure that we're compliant. So it's impossible to keep it all active and accurate without doing something. So by removing repetitive tasks and adding in the automation features we have in the application, you give yourself a chance to be first time right, but also you have a one-stop shop to review and remove the redundant time that people spend chasing data. It'll help you simplify, standardize without sacrificing any of your current quality, and in fact will complement it by a factor of 2. I hope this explains what Oakbarrel are about and the solutions we provide. Should you need any more information, there's numbers on your screen. Please don't hesitate to call.